see, they're paused. Okay, we got a Game&Watch and a Pichu.
Sawyer's Pichu is...
He's already taken damage from himself.
Yeah.
You say it's not too good?
No, it's not too bad.
Oh, okay.
He has a pretty good Pichu.
Did you see if Wes was playing Game&Watch?
What's that?
Was Wes playing Game&Watch in his last game, or did you not see?
I didn't see.
Either. I know that that's who he played last time I was here, so I know he's comfortable with the character.
Raiza likes to go for the grab or the thunder shock into the grab into the down B.
Yeah, he's really blitzing on him. How much does Pichu take the same set damage after every move, or is it different depending on the move?
Don't catch me lying. I'm not really sure.
Gotcha. He's got an early stock on him with only 50%. Don't know how much of that he's caused himself, but watch with the bacon.
One thing about Pichu is usually she can dish out more damage than she takes, so the whole mechanic of her hurting herself really isn't too detrimental. But
there we go. That was a good blast. Haven't seen Game&Watch grab any projectiles yet, so there's nothing to launch back. I also haven't seen a hammer come into play yet. See some combos from Raiza.
I think that's what sets Pikachu away from Pichu in this, is that Pichu has such a strong combo game.
Is Pichu faster?
Pichu's a lot faster, a lot shorter range, and it hurts herself.
I gotcha.
I also believe it's one of the Pichu's one of the lightest in the game. I'm not sure if Jigglypuff's lighter or not.
Ooh.
But, yeah, that up throw into down B.
I wonder if this goes in Sawyer's favor, if Wes will continue Game&Watch for the next one. I just don't know who else Wes has in his arsenal. I'm not sure who all he plays. I know I've seen him play Game&Watch, and that's why I was hoping that we had someone catch what he played last time. But Sawyer, of course, has plenty. If he didn't feel this game went as good as he hoped, then he can always switch it up for either a Zelda or a Lucina. I haven't seen him play Lucina today yet.
No, I'm not sure who he played first, or if this is his first match at all. Down B is so strong on Pichu.
Yes. Oof, that fire.
The hard part about the Pichu is that it's just so short range. Even the grabs and the smash attacks are so short range, you almost have to be right in their stuff.
Too sure what Wes seems like he's a little worried to get up in front in the face.
Ooh.
We'll see if Wes plays desperate here and tries to spike Pichu, or needs to do what he can and not give up neutral. If he gets off the ledge, Wes might be able to get something lucky on him. Uh-oh. There we go. That was
Throw into the down B.
He takes a sip of water for his victory. Gotta stay hydrated. Does he have a headphone in? What's he listening to?
Yeah, he listens to got some
It's
anxiety.
Wes is talking to him, but he just does not hear. And that's okay.
I don't think Sawyer has it that way. Could be wrong.
I didn't see him respond back, so maybe. Took it on a Lyle cruise. Let's see if he runs the Pichu and Game&Watch again. We'll see something different. Oh,
Sticking
we're
with
going.
the Pichu.
He's sticking with the Game&Watch. Your rematch.
It was a good early game, less on first one. See if he can do it.
Started reeling it back in the end there. I wonder how much the map's gonna affect it.
I don't know, Lilith's not very much fun to play on, in my opinion.
What's the platforms cancel the thunder?
No, they don't.
Okay.
If it's well, low platforms do. So I'm not really sure, but low platforms do cancel out the Thunderbolt.
This is really going good for Wes so far, and that's good. It seems like he's having a little more difficulty comboing with the Pichu with the platform, so maybe this was a good counterpick stage.
Pichu does have a lot of combos that require to jump pretty.
Ooh. Was it well timed?
Sometimes you can use those platforms to your advantage.
Yeah, we've yet to see him use a Thunder. Ooh, didn't know if he'd make it. Trying to get some separation.
Ooh, that was good.
That was very good. Go for it. Which, for Pichu to be as light of a character and to be at 133, that's really good for Sawyer. one good hit and it'll be gone, but as long as he can try to get a stock off before that happens, it'll be big news. Game&Watch is fairly light too. I'm not sure how much compared to Pichu.
Yeah, I'm not real sure either.
That's definitely... This is an area where I would like to, myself, go for that desperation KO, try my best to knock the Game&Watch off stage and try to spike him. Oh, you're close to death already.
It doesn't seem like Wes is playing off stage a whole lot. He's edge guarding with the bacon, but
always
sometimes, sometimes it takes a little bit more than the bacon.
Haven't seen much of the hammer. I think he's trying to do a chance 9. Ooh, that could have been a quick second stock. Pichu. This is really turning quick. Wes is doing a lot better with this one. Oh, that may have just saved him. I think it did. Looked like he only did a single bolt jump.
Yeah, he only did one bolt jump. He probably could have had it using the second bolt jump, but I think he was using the bacon to his advantage. He was, he was watching for that down air.
Anticipation. Oh wow, that was a good key. We got the crowd is obviously favoring the Pichu. A little biased. Oh, that was a whiff.
SD.
Fortunate. We'll probably see a mirror match, or not a mirror match, a rematch here again.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably choose more.
Looks like he's picking a serious song from his playlist. Eye of the Tiger's coming up. If it gives him the added motivation he needs. Wes having conversation. He shrugs, not knowing what Wes said. A gentleman's sport. Will he take a sip of his water before starting? No. Oh, he'll scratch his nose. Oh, he takes one out to make sure he can hear him this time. He knows he's responding properly. Puts back in Eye of the Tiger. Uh-oh, we're seeing the Lucina. He is tired of these games, and we see a surprise Ike pick. Never seen him roll Ike. I don't know if this is good or bad news for Wes. But
well, I'm just hoping Wes choose a character that he's not real comfortable with because he saw Sawyer choose a different one. I don't know how the matchup works out between the two.
Well, you know, I don't know if Sawyer's actually gotten over it, but for a long time there, Sawyer actually had a name for Ike due to his cousin only playing Ike, and so that was something that he went against often when they were younger. So I know that that's one of the few characters in this game that might have some sort of a emotional tilt on him. I feel like he's gotten over that in years. I haven't heard him mention it, but it is ironic that that's the one character Wes would play against him. Against arguably his best character too in Lucina. Oh, and that was a whiff by Wes. And the expression on Wes's face, he seems not too happy about it, so this actually might end up tilting him, which Sawyer's capitalizing really hard.
Ike's a really strong character though. It doesn't take a whole lot for Ike to come back.
It's true. He can reverse 3 stack. Oh no. I feel he seems emotionally like he's given up, but like you said, Ike is definitely a strong character. If he can have the same momentum he had early game, he'd be able to pull off a reverse 3 stock, but it definitely seems like he's just getting desperate now.
Well, it seems he's using a lot of specials too. He's not. That was a really good smash. He's not using a lot of neutral airs and up airs, and that's what Ike does really well. They hit really hard.
And it may have been possible too, like you said, that maybe he was just picking someone to be different, and that may beat him poorly. Or he's just juggling at this point. No, he hit a counter, but it made contact.
And Sawyer seems to be reading just about every move.
He is.
And that's another issue with Ike, is that if you're not using those neutral airs and those air moves, then those are his fastest moves. So easy to read, so slow.
Oh, and Wes seems to be really relying on a lot of his smashes, and he's charging them, and that's ended up taking time. That's really letting Sawyer get some composure and figure out what he's going to do next. You don't want to give him too much time to think, and you also don't want to rely on those smashes. Right there, it's another one, which Sawyer's not playing very risky. Sawyer could definitely try to jump off stage and spike him. He's got 2 stocks, so he could even afford a whiff with 155%, but he's playing extra cautious.
I definitely think that he's just playing the safe game for that spot. I don't think he's trying to give up anything.
Definitely.
Alright,
So-
so far.
Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe you shouldn't be playing safe.
Mhm.
Oh,
there
there
it
we go.
goes.
That was definitely scary for him right at the end.
Definitely was.